Coming up on the Dog Makeover Show, a sweet but aggressive terrier gets a makeover. Every dog deserves to feel seen. Get ready for transformations like you've never seen before on the Dog Makeover Show, where rescue, shelter, and homeless dogs get a second chance to shine. Each episode features a pup in need of a transformation. With expert groomers from Hollywood Grooming on hand, we help these dogs look and feel their best. Grooming isn't just cosmetic. It improves health, boosts confidence, and increases the chance of adoption. Let's see what a little care can do. In today's episode of the Dog Makeover Show, meet Winky. She's a female rescue dog who lost one eye. Winky is cautious around people and other animals, and she doesn't like her backside touch. She spends most of her time alone with her toys and is slowly learning to socialize with help from the other dogs.
Most of the shelter dogs you would see like fearful behavior like this. I never had a dog in my life, but I always loved them. Went to business school, graduated as an engineer, but love of animals just brought me to it, and I started loving it every day, and it's been 8 years.
Good morning, how's it going?
Hi, good morning, it's going good. How are you? Trying to fill the schedule.
Ay.
Hollywood Grooming is a mobile pet grooming service that offers professional grooming for dogs and cats.
Obviously, dog grooming is just basically getting your dog clean. Everybody's just basically a barbershop for dogs. From the bathing and then brushing them out and then getting them a haircut if it's needed or cutting their nails, it's called grooming.
The company has been recognized by LA Magazine as the #1 mobile grooming service in the city. In addition to its commercial services, Hollywood Grooming provides free grooming for homeless, shelter, and rescue animals, helping them feel better and improving their chances for adoption.
We also go to Skid Row, help with a lot of homeless people with their animals, people that cannot afford grooming.
Oh yeah, I'm grateful that we get the dog groomed and everything because it's a lot of help.
Helping people that are down and have pets that can't afford to pay the groomer at the present time is such a big blessing, and I'm forever grateful for you guys, and I can't wait to be able to bless you guys with something.
Because again, grooming is something that is a necessity for dogs, and obviously it can be expensive. I think that's where it actually touched my heart a little more. So it's not only us, the business, it's not all the time we think about mobile and what we do. We actually want to help dogs. It's just, yes, in a shelter one that be neglected, or the dogs in the street, or dogs that are aggressive, nobody can touch them.
We're trying to see if we can gain some trust with it, giving them, bribe them a little bit, give them some treats. Just like if you were going to grab the bat, I would just touch his back, make sure he's like comfortable, and then grab him, okay?
She has certain areas that she doesn't like me to touch, and she's not feeling comfortable. As you guys see, I cannot pick her up. I have to have her to find her own way to bring her up to the table.
The reason I have to bring him a little bit up because this part when I bend over and this you can attack me.
Obviously, this is what happens with a lot of dogs. We don't know what is the backstory, if this was the way they got abused before or the last owner was not treated right. We don't know, right? So what we do here is we're trying to do our best to make them look good. But I just try to make it fun. I always look at the dog. I'm like, okay, let me see, what are you gonna look at? And I'm like, okay, you will be cute with the shorter ears. You will be cute with having a mohawk. I feel like it's like a hairstylist, right? So after she's dry, this is where like we fully brush, try to brush the areas that we want to keep it long. The rest of the area that I'm gonna cut it like short. I'm trying to skip the brushing part because I don't want to like do a lot of tension and pulling, so just make her more irritated. So now I'm gonna start with a clipper, and I'm gonna shave her back. As soon as I touch the back, we see like a little bit of a twist and turn. She's not very comfortable.
I told you, just watch it out there. I should freaking go for my arm. It's okay. Wow, yum.
She's basically warning me for like not go to her back area. So now I know that okay, it's not gonna be easy basically.
It's fine. Good girl.
Stop. No.
We are just now using some treats. Sometimes it works with a lot of dogs that are food motivated. We always have treats in our salon anywhere we go because most of the time dogs can be like, okay, get like distracted by it.
You have poop stuck in your butt.
But there is one area that I probably she would not allow me to touch it, and that would be the challenge.
You could wrap and loose around her waist area.
You kiss me, so you don't let me touch your butt. So what's the deal? You want me not to touch your back? What am I gonna do with that? You understand? Is this why?
So that will probably, I need to bring one more person to help me to get that back area shaved.
You want a cute look? You a little cute?
Since Nell and her second groomer, Ray Richard, are unable to get Winky to cooperate safely for the most difficult part of the grooming, they make the call to pause. Winky's behavior makes it clear that pushing her further could trigger fear or aggression, and the groomers know that her trust and well-being come first. Instead of forcing the issue, they work around it, clipping the areas she tolerates, speaking to her gently, and offering plenty of breaks to keep her calm. It's a delicate balance of progress and patience. While they wait for their backup, their focus is on helping Winky feel as safe and comfortable as possible, even if it means the full transformation takes a little longer.
Chuck is here. He's the owner of the company, and he has over like 24 years of experience handling dogs. And I think I feel like he's comfortable and working with aggressive dog who can also help me to figure this out. Certain dogs with the level of anxiety might need to go to the vet, unfortunately to go under to be able to get like some process like this done.
And she's not comfortable when you walk with her outside, she walks like this in the back.
My name is Chuck Rubin. I'm the founder and the owner of Hollywood Grooming, Hollywood Pet Center, and Hollywood Rescue Grooming, our foundation. I've been grooming since '94, and since '94 I took dogs from the shelter. My first shelter was Burbank Shelter. I used to work in a store close by. So I would go, at the time they would let you just pick up a dog and I bring him back after I groom him. I didn't have a mobile. And since we started the company, we're all about giving back, and it's actually kind of a therapy for me when I do shelter dogs. I like how they come out of the shells. I had a few shelter dogs that I would take. They will either bring them with a blankets, all matted, and they're all within themselves, all scared. And by the time I finish groom them, you see like today, they're running around and they're happy and they're smiling and they're licking, and it's amazing. It's an amazing feeling.
We were trying to figure out, you'd see the dog try to snap at him every direction that we tried to hold him. So he tried to touch the back and have him to turn and twist while deleting the head. But unfortunately, now as you see, Chuck got bit because of the dog is very quick, and then now he has a little bite on his arm, but also he's able to hold it for me. As soon as he holds it tight, I'm gonna go for the back.
Okay, not abusing you, just helping you. Good girl.
And then now I'm shaving the back, and I did it less than 30 seconds, but then it's in her head, something is gonna hurt her in the back.
Good girl. Got it.